welcome back. This is Ritter with the Hex Alpha. I'm loading up a game with the deck tech you probably just watched. This is Purp Surprise. We're going to try to get through some games without falling to bugs and glitches. Alright, our hand is not so good. We have two Purp sources, but we started with a Resurrection, which is basically a multi-6, an Eternal Youth, which is great, but we can't cast it. Hideous Conversion, which is a little early. It's nice with the Brood. It kind of lets us do things, but we can't cast a single card, so we're going to throw it back. Oh, I did not throw it back. I actually clicked keep it. So here we go. Yeah, it's a little late and I'm not feeling so well. We'll see what happens. Okay, he's got an Ancestor's Chosen. Not a good start for us. Oh, well, we drew a white. Alright, let's lay it out there. Now, playing that will not allow me to play a 2 white drop on turn 1, but if I draw another white source, then we can lay out the Eternal Youth right away if it's something we're interested in doing. Otherwise, there's really nothing for 2 Purp, so we do have things for 2 white, though. Next turn, it's most likely going to be a Blood Shard and a Great Guard Dog. The Brood is on 3, a Wretched Brood, so we're not really too concerned. Let's see. Oh, we're going with a mill deck here. He's milling us right away. Oh, there's the white source we needed. I'm sure he's going to crash on in for 1. Oh, we're getting milled some more. Milling me right now really doesn't mean anything. Until that last card is gone, I'm not concerned. Of course, he started with 2 Chronic Madnesses, which is not great. For us, that is. Alright. This could be worse. And he's not even crashing on in. I'm not sure what he's scared of. I guess he doesn't plan on killing us that way ever. So, another white, maybe? And it was another white. I don't think there's a reason to cast it yet. He's not going to kill us with damage, so we really don't need the Eternal Youth yet. That's going to be saved for when we draw something usable. For example, we have the 2/2 guy who grows when we gain life. Not worth running it out there yet. We just kind of got to hope that he doesn't mill us out before we get a chance to get online here. Mill is probably the only strategy we're really weak against. But then again, his cards aren't great. Like, he's milling us, but it's not going to stop us from doing our plan. Traditionally, people draw an Ancestor's Chosen immediately after, or an Ancestral Spectre immediately after playing this guy. He didn't. It's a nice change. He's going to be loading up his deck, though. Very disappointing for us. We are definitely crashing in. If he wants to block, he's more than welcome to. This guy's a little slow on the uptake. There we go. Alright, not another great draw for us, but we're still in there. I guess we could swing first. It's always good form to swing, see what he's going to do. I really don't care if the guard dog dies, so let's throw it away if he wants to throw it away. We're going to need some action. We're going to need to draw a big guy that we could start crashing in with real soon. Sometimes you draw one half the deck, sometimes you draw the other. Alright. Second main, we're going to play the Brood. Our Resurrection is going to be coming out a lot faster than he probably should be. It's going to be good for us. We'll be able to do things like, you know, we could start milling him. Obviously not what we really want to be doing, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so he's going to start drawing those Ancestral Specters, and we're going to be in a lot of trouble. We really need to draw well. Oh, there's one. It's a 1-mana 2/2. This is what he's making. Every turn, if you're not familiar with the card, this guy shuffles 2 of them into your deck. It creates them out of thin air. This is what they are. Pretty impressive. Good value. We're going to make a nice little runt. Nothing to be scared of yet. We'll give it some time. We could really use our... Yeah. We could really use that guy right there. Now, I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to time ripple it back. Well, let's draw a card first. This is our charge power. Pay 2, life, draw a card. No reason to get ahead of ourselves here. Maybe we'll draw something better. Okay, we'll let it go through. This guy is really money right now. This is the reason. Oh, another Eternal Youth. Not fantastic. But this guy is the money. We need to hope that he doesn't have a time ripple. If he has a ripple, we're going to be in trouble. I am not going to attack. So there was no reason for me to wait to play this guy. I'm not attacking. Alright, so the socket in here, you can't read it. Oh, yes you can. When this troop deals damage to an opposing champ. Basically, if I get in with this guy, it pumps all my other guys. So next turn we can play, like, if we draw a source, we could play source, this guy, swing in. If he doesn't block, all my dudes grow. If he does block, he's probably going to throw away a guy. We have to hope he doesn't top deck another one of these. Let's see. If he has a time ripple, of course, we're just going to be boned. Very possible he does. If I was playing his deck, I would have some time ripples. Well, he's not going to be rippling. He's playing an Oracle Song, which is basically a divination, if you're familiar with Magic. A very quality card. It's seen playing standard right now. He's not attacking, so he could try to double block. He could triple block on us. If he triple blocks, he's going to kill our guy, but it's probably worth it at that point. Maybe we draw murder and just make it a moot point. Basically, he's going to let us play some magic. Oh, and there's the murder. Okay, so now we have some options. I'm thinking we're going to murder his flyer. Well, let's see. We can murder Chosen. We could swing first. If we swing first, it'll kind of inform our decision here a little bit. It's probably better to swing first. If not, we can murder first. If we murder a Chosen, then he only has 2 left to block with. If we murder a Chosen, he can double block. We can only kill one. He can't kill our guy, so he's not going to double block. He'll single block. If we don't murder first, he will either single block or he'll group block all of his guys, and we'll only kill either 2 Chosens, which would be a 2-for-1 on that, or we'll kill his Spectre. I think it's worth it to murder the Spectre now and then force him to either chump. Ah, this is tough. If we don't murder, then we could play the Hideous Conversion. He's asking why we're not working. This is a tough one. Let's swing. Nice guy telling us to take our time. Just telling the guy the reason we're moving a little slow. This is good practice, though, to really think through your options here. I want to put it on him. You don't want to leave people with options, but then again, you want him to make the wrong decision here. If I murder, it kind of makes his decision for him. I would rather let him do the wrong thing. So let's let him do the wrong thing. We'll keep our mana around. Oof. Is he not blocking? He is not going to be happy with the result. Unless he has a Yesterday in his hand. A Yesterday is a 5-mana spell that returns all creatures to their owner's hand. Maybe he's willing to take a beating now to Yesterday on my next swing, but this is permanent. For his sake, I hope he's going to block. Oh, he's not blocking. All right. So our army got a little bit bigger. It lets us now do some more unfair things. We could murder. We could murder his chosen. If we play the conversion now, next turn we make another brood. There's no mana. In this game, mana carries over, so we make a brood, we swing. Same game plan. We can then sack. We'll have 4, 5, 6, 7. If we draw a source, 8. Probably not going to do it next turn, but the turn after certainly seems reasonable. These are dead cards. It's either murder on a chosen or we're conversioning. I'm going to save the murder because these decks tend to play the Archmage. Archmage is a 4 mana 3/3, 5 mana 3/3, 4 mana 3/3. When it comes into play, oh no, not when it comes into play. It's a 4 mana 3/3 that when you play a spell, an instant or sorcery, an action, I guess in this game, a basic or a quick action, you draw a card. Now this is going to be a problem, but he may have no choice but to continually chump block and eat up his mana every turn recasting. So we're going to hope that this gets out of hand before he gets a chance to get out of hand. We're also halfway through our deck already, which is a problem, because he's trying to mill us out. If we get Resurrection online, we have a sack outlet with the Bullpaw Wizard. So if we draw... Oh, he's going to Extinction. Interesting. Extinction is actually terrible for him right now. I don't like his play here. We're going to bounce this guy back to our hands. And then we're going to sack all of our dudes. Now, this is just good form. Even if I didn't want to do anything with this mana, I would sack our dudes. There's no counterspells in this game, and he's out of mana, basically, so there's no fear of that happening. Of him like, oh, just joking. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's hope the priority in this game goes right. If you're not sure what I'm doing right now, I'm using Hideous Conversion to gain temporary resource points by sacking my own dudes. They're going to die to an extinction right now anyway. And then we're bouncing our guy back to our hand. So now we have mana open to murder if he tries to do something funny, like if he's going to play another one of these after extinction, which I'm sure is coming. Let's see it. As you can see, resources carry over throughout the whole turn, unlike Magic. Normally, he would just go into combat, and then that would be the end of our mana. Oh, and he doesn't have another one. He's scared. This is good for us. That might have just been a bad play on his part, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's draw a source here, and then put it to him. You can see the resiliency of this deck. It's very reminiscent of the Aristocrats deck, nice draw, from last Standard if you played Magic. We have some options now. We could replay, we could play for the first time. I think the move here is to get our Protectorate on the board. We can't bounce him again. His ability is a one-shot. It's called one-shot, and it's gone. So the next time he gets killed, he's for reals, he's dead. The Bullpaw is basically a non-card in this deck right now. Although if we Bullpaw first, it lets us sack the Protectorate in case he tries to, mesmerize our guy, which makes him not untap. So this guy is more of a beating. What do we think he has? Traditionally, you want to play your sack outlet first, but we already have one, so we're going to go with this guy. You want to have a way to get your guy off the board before he gets something permanently done to him. For example, if we were playing against a white deck, which we're not, he could have Inner Conflict, which is basically pacifism. Pacifism, for Magic, creature can't attack or block. I wouldn't necessarily want that on my guy. In this game, it's even worse. It's permanent. But if he tries to do something like that, I could sack it to my Hideous Conversion, send it to the yard, and eventually get it back with my Resurrection, and it'll be fresh. Now, this is bad for us. He's going to void all the resources in his deck, so we need to win this game quick. The only things left in his deck are going to be Ancestral Specters, excuse me, these guys. other good cards. He's got 5 sources. Yeah, this is where we start to be under a lot of pressure. So we need to kill him real quick. And we're going to make that happen. I promise. This guy's going to get out of hand real fast. Nice. All right. We're also halfway to another card, which is good. All right. I think the move is to murder now. Get in. Grow our guys. I would love to play the Bullpaw, but there's no way to play the Bullpaw and murder. It's just not in the cards. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We would have to sack both our guys. Yeah, it's just not going to happen for us. So let's murder first. Let's go to attack. Get in there. Grow our team. Now, I have 3 mana. To be efficient, it would be nice to play the Eternal Youth. There's reasons to hold it. I have guys that get bigger for gaining life, but if I draw Pact of Pain, I'm going to want to start drawing cards. I know it seems counterintuitive to want to draw cards when he's trying to mill us, but I have to keep the threats up. So being at 19 life rather than being at, let's say, 15 or 14 life, 14 life, makes a difference. In addition, the next time we play it, it's going to gain us 10 life, and we're at 6 sources, so if we draw a Pact of Pain, we're drawing 3 extra cards a turn, which is big. Another extinction. Ugly. We have nothing to do, and he's at 1 source. I can go through the motions of sacking these guys again, but I don't even have a murder in hand, so we're just going to let it go. He's going to be done after this anyway. Maybe he'll play a source. Oh, well, he's got that. That's pretty good for him. We need to get this resurrection online. Let's go draw some money. All right. So we're up to 7. We sack. We're up to 8. Still not enough to resurrection. So we're going to play out our Bullpaw. And then we're just going to pass. Once that resurrection hits, he's going to be in a world of hurt. Let's see if we can make it that far. This is so far a pretty epic game. And he's not going to draw his mill cards right away because he is flooding his deck. I mean, it's cheap to get them out, but at the same time, it costs him mana every time he wants to do this. Like, he's going to Oracle Song, and that's probably going to be close to the end of his turn. He has no sources, so he's not doing anything else. All right, he's got another Ancestors. Next turn, we're going to put it on him. Oh, he had a Madness. This is bad. 3, 6. I think he's milling us for 12. We might be down to about 21 cards. Escalation doubles every time, so that's the reason you play that guy before it, to get rid of all of his sources. All right. Excuse me. Moving on. Okay. This is a good guy to have drawn. This guy combos really well with what we're trying to do here. But first things first, we're crashing in. If he wants to block, he's more than welcome. This won't affect anything else. All right, here we go. Let's make this happen. Let's see. If we play this, we go down to 5 sources. We make a dude, sack it up to 6. Sack the token we get up to 7. 8, 9. Except he's not in our hand anymore. No, we're not going to do it that way. We're going to do it this way. Well, we play this now, we go down to 5. We sack the dude we get, we go up to 6. We sack the dude we get, we go up to 7. Sack 8, sack 9. No, we don't want to do that way, because then they're both dead. We're going to sack these guys instead. Oh no, I'm so stupid. We don't even have a third. Out of all these turns, we don't even have a third threshold for the white. He's going to ask why we're doing this, because this is just silly now. Yeah, that was a mistake. I apologize. If we lose this game because of it, we're all going to be sad times. Oh, and I didn't even play this guy now? Is that what happened? Oh, no. Or you can still play this guy. Okay. Oh, my bad. Still no third. Oh, boy. Well, let's see what we can do. We really need to draw a third white. I can't believe it's been all these turns. Very unlucky for us. Come on, money. Every single one of his scares frightens me. Let's hope it's not terrible. Okay. He's going to try to make it so our dude doesn't ready, which is fine because we can revert it by sacking one of our guys. So we're just going to do that. And it doesn't even go on the guy, which is kind of a silly bug, but that's fine. All right, so during his end step, we're going to sack. Sack. No. Excuse me. No. Get out of here. This guy. We're going to sack a troop to revert a troop. We're going to sack him to revert him. Now, in theory, he should fix himself here. Let's see what he does. If he doesn't ready, we know we found another bug. There we go. Okay. Lose a life, gain a brood. That's why there's a one of him in the deck. He's just extremely versatile. An inner conflict. Okay. I guess we conflict one dude and get in there. Do we let him try to block? I guess we let him try to block. I'll let him try to block. I would prefer him blocking anyway. One more white source, we could also draw another card, which would be pretty good. He's thinking about blocking too. I like it. Maybe he's thinking about double blocking our Shin here, our Bullpaw Wizard. He is going to double block it. Okay. We'll allow it. Get both his blockers off the board. That seems okay with me. We are not going to throw this into the deck. If he's going to mill us out, he's going to mill us out. There's really nothing we're going to do about it. Well, that's not it yet. We're getting close, though. This is like a millstone. Yeah, he's going to mill us right now. No. Not a white source. We're still in it. Come on. White source. Fail. All right. Yep, we're going to play the Scrivener. Got him on a 6-turn clock. We're dead well before that, by the way. This needs to happen sooner than later. We need to draw what we need to draw. This is getting kind of out of hand. Oh, there's a Spectre. Not good for us. Cantrips him a card. Another one. His deck is just full of them. He's going to cantrip another one. Let's see. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. It's pretty gross. Go for the quads. No quads. All right. No, not a white source. Not a white source. Come on, white source. See the combo here. Brood made us lose a life. Came into play. Gained us life with the Scrivener. Pretty adorable. No, that's not a white source either. We'll play it. We do play a lot more white than purple, by the way. Just throwing that out there. All right, what's the move? Nothing. We just sit here. Okay, and there's also no way to search through your graveyard. So you were like, oh, Ritter, why don't you just count your graveyard's white sources? You can't. There's no way to get to your graveyard. Unless you have a reason to, like if we actually cast the Resurrection. I assure you, had we cast the Resurrection, this game would have been much better. He now has a nice army building, and we're just probably dead before it matters. And we've only been playing for about 20 minutes, which is hard to believe. It's got to be more than that. These clocks are definitely off. Alright, we might have to Eternal Youth next turn just so we're not dead. Well, we're not going to be literally dead, but you get the idea. Ugh, another Scrivener. For reals. Sure. Gain a bunch more life. Sure, we'll conflict one of them. That guy. There it goes. 2, 4, 6, 8. I mean, he's going to mill us. We'll be at 11 cards, 10, 9, 8 cards. I don't think there's any way we're winning this game. I think we have to throw another card into our deck. Alright, so we missed on about 20 good draws throughout the entire course of this game, including one of our 13 white sources, I believe. Something like that. And we're still not out of this game. I mean, we're out of the game, really, but we're going down to the nitty-gritty here. This deck has some seriously powerful interactions. It's just unfortunate that the game went this far. Well, it's not unfortunate. It's just unfortunate that it went this far and we couldn't lay out a Resurrection. He's just going to cantrip this whole business. Another? No. You see the powerful things he's doing as well. I don't hate on this at all. This is fine, but usually, like against an aggressive deck, he's just dead. If you watch the video series on my last... Oh, there's the Pact. There's the white source. On the last deck I was running, this game would have been over by turn 5. Of course, that's not the point, but... Is he even going to attack? He really shouldn't be attacking. He should just be trying to mill me out, because we're at the end here. He's going to attack anyway, though. That's fine. Alrighty. It'll be funny. This will be the white source after, bricking about, I don't know how many turns we're into this game, but probably close to 15, 16 turns. Maybe more. Sure. Hey. Ten cards. We're at 20 life. They all fly. We have to... Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, we really can't wait any longer. This is, yeah, sack a troop. 6, 1, 2. Yeah, we would rather just have more dudes on the board, so we're gonna sack. You're going to see the interactions we're talking about here, by the way. This is what should have happened about 10 turns ago. It's fine. We'll have some fun. I can almost mill him out with our... oh, no, it's dead. Never mind. We can get it back if we were so inclined. Just going through the motions. We should also figure out if we can draw a card. I'm not sure. If he draws, I mean, if he draws a mill effect, we're just dead on the spot by a few cards. So let's see, 10, 9, 8 from his mill. We draw card 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we don't want to draw a card. We don't want to attack. We do want to return a creature from our graveyard with a bonus. So now what we can do is we can see all the dudes in our graveyard, which includes all the tokens we put in there too. So now the question is, what do we get back? Ooh, obviously we get back. Ooh, was one of them pumped up? That's the question. Yeah, this guy's pumped up. Here we go. He's big. If he's going to block this guy, he's going to have to throw away some dudes, or at least a dude. I mean, we're way behind. This is too little, too late in the extreme. Maybe we should have been trying to mill him out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's got a formidable army here, but he's not going to want to swing in with all of them. He also has 6 cards in his hand. I'm not exactly sure what he's holding on to, but I'm sure it's enough to kill us. All right, well, the engine's online. It just took entirely too long to get there. Oh, he's going to kill our dude. Is there a reason for us to sack? No, that's fine. Womp womp. Yeah, this game's over. I'll let him get the satisfaction of ending it, but for those of you watching out there, I apologize. We got really hung up on casting Resurrection. Right before all of these ancestral specters started happening, we should have had the mana to cast this guy. We didn't. Well, we had the mana. We did not have the white threshold, which is just mind-boggling that at this point we didn't have it. Nothing's on the line. I mean, we could just quit out of the game, but what's the fun in that? I actually know what the fun of that is. We could be doing something more productive with our time. But it's so close to the end. Sure. Yeah, I want to gain some life. Yeah, I want cheesy boost. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. He can't even kill us next turn, which is funny. We don't have any swings. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he keeps getting time on his clock, so do we for that matter, so this game I'm sure has been going on for a really long time. Hard for me to tell from my end. Well, let's just pass it on. Should we start milling him? Is that the game plan now? Can we ever mill him out? Probably not. I mean, we can get the Protectorate. You know, it's funny, if we get this Protectorate, we can return it to our hand after he tries to kill it. I mean, this is all just moot at this point. Yeah, we'll mill him out. That's fun. It's big, too. Look at him. He lets us do it. He's back down to 17. This clock's been jumping all over the place. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting some life. How many cards he got in his deck? 30 cards? Yeah, we got this. We don't got this. Okay. Did he draw the Chronic? Can we just scoop him up? Digitally scoop him up? No, he didn't. He'll keep drawing cards, though. Maybe he'll just link together a ton of these and we'll just mill them out. Could happen. You know, had we considered this? Oh, well, that's fun. Yeah, so he mills us 5, 4. Yeah, we have a single turn left. All right, well, we are definitely not milling him out this game. Came close. So kind of like an alternate win condition I didn't really consider. I like it. He didn't even swing. He knows what's up. Oof. We got a guy. Let's play him. Boom. Yeah, gain some more life. Nope, we're not attacking. All right. We could draw a card. Deals 2 damage, draw a card, doesn't cost us any. Yeah, well, let's do this. Okay, play him. Gain some life. We're going to get real close to milling him out, though. It's going to be funny. Guy got real big real fast. Yeah, we'll draw another card. Sure. Yeah, we'll play that. We could do another dude to play a card. No, we can't afford to do it. We can mill him on... Target shooting buries the top 2 cards of his deck. Not exactly sure how this is going to work. Well, let's find out. Obviously, we're getting this guy. Boom. For the lulz. You know, it's really close. Like, funny enough, had this been the game plan from the beginning of the game, we could have almost milled him out. It's good to think about. The reason I'm asking about this is because in Magic, if you can't mill, you don't necessarily lose. You have to be forced to draw a card that you can't draw before you're milled out. It also says buries the top 2 cards. Let's see what happens. I think I have more than that many cards left in my library anyway. I have 2. Oh no, are we glitched? Don't tell me we're glitched. Now. Oh, I'm definitely losing if it comes to that. That's no question. I don't know if that's what he's asking or not, but that is for certain. Alright. Our guy's going to get monstrous. Yeah. Let's do it right now. We're going to sack a dude. We'll sack... Where is he? That guy. Get a mana. Yep. Yep. There's no F6 in this game either, so he can't just sit there and do nothing. He has to keep hitting the buttons, which is more than annoying. I want to tell him I'm not wasting time here. I'm actually trying to see something. I want to see if he's even... I want to see if you can even rack my last card if there's only one left, since it says 2 cards on the rack. I don't know if he understands what I'm saying exactly, but we're not going to wait around to find out. We're just going to draw a card now. Oh, that was the card! Just kidding. Okay, let's see what happens. Rack me. Yep, I guess it works. Look at that, no deck. It'll be fun for him to watch himself get played from this end. He'll see how interesting it was that we didn't get a resurrection for the 3rd threshold that whole game. I've never actually seen someone get milled out, so let's see what happens. Or maybe I have. It's hard to tell. We're going to trigger a bunch of things first, though, because that's just fun. There we go. All right, it works. Well, that was kind of fun, I guess. This was quite a long video. I hope you enjoyed some part of this, at least. Check back in. I'm going to play more of this deck. This is really like a corner case loss. We had outs. We certainly weren't out of that game. We kind of just didn't draw so well, and yeah. All right, well, not so much more to say about it. I will catch everyone next time.